Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, anglers of all ages, welcome, my friends, to this week's Tackle Box. I'm Glowy. Oh, great, and I don't even have that screen open, do I? We're going to have a little bit of fun today while I sort through the glowiness that is my head at the moment, that big old floating face in front of you. Loves to do it when I'm not prepared. Has to do with my lighting outside. It gets a little bit nutty. Let's bring that down just a touch. I got a lot of sun beating in the window at the moment, so it likes to play havoc. I think we're good. Yes, we are. Let's bring that down about there. Awesome. I'm really looking forward to this week. Look at this gorgeous sunset we have going on here right now. We are in Norway, and the target for today's stream is none other than the king of the catches weekly target, the Arctic char. I'm really looking forward to this. I've never fished for these IRL. I have not had a chance to dip my line in the water and pull one of these bad boys up. And so this is kind of cool. It's letting me live beyond my means, if you know what I'm saying. Before we get going, I want to take a little peek here before we say hello to chat. There's been a lot of stuff happening, and one of which is the king of the catch. And I was taking a look here. I mean, I'm watching daily, but seeing some of what's happening. Let me clear that. We're going to show you the Discord. If you haven't come and joined us, you absolutely should. This is pretty cool. So here is our weekly competition target right here, the Arctic char. First one in, man. I'll tell you, guys, you're oops, there we go. You're crushing it. Forcible. Love seeing you around the community right away, getting the game running here. Hayward Hunter with a beautiful gold and the first diamond. I love this. I love being able to see what everybody's doing, but I can't tell where they're fishing. It's like, are we like seriously doing this IRL style? We're not going to share our little honey holes. I get it. But we've had some beautiful ones come in here, and like it's fantastic. Look at the size of some of them too. 9.55 kilograms. These sound like they're going to be a really, really good fight. I haven't even caught one in game yet, so I get to explore it. Of course, KMB coming on the board with a 21.31, so like what, a 10, 11 kilogram? Math in the morning, not my specialty. Rake on the board. Everybody's, I got a little bit excited. When you see these kinds of diamonds floating around, you want to get out there and get after it, don't you? You really, really do. So that's what we're going to do today. If you want to get involved in King of the Catch, I highly recommend it. You can try and dethrone this man. He's had it 2 weeks in a row now. Yeah, you can see him over on the side flexing his King of the Catch prowess. But there's a lot of steep competition. Again, KMB back on the board. Hadsy, a previous King of the Catch winner. I think Hayward's creeping up. He's got some good ones thrown down here. These are all names that you'll get to know in the community. I highly recommend you come and get involved. There's a link, of course, if you're in the streams. It'll come up with our bot. You can check if you're on YouTube in the description. Or the easiest way is probably just joining right from the main screen within the game itself. Speaking of the game, we're going to talk a little bit while we're fishing. Some of the stuff that's coming up. Pretty cool. Excited for it. It's a big update. It's loaded with stuff. We'll go over a few more of those. If you missed last week when we had our devs out, we had Gaz and we had Rushy out here with us, which was pretty cool. We had some good fishing too. We were over on Golden Ridge. So where am I? What am I using? What are we doing? I'm gonna get caught at night here too. I can tell. We are in this place on the map right here. Man, I have not been able to explore this entirety of the map, but it's pretty cool. We're tucked right up in the mountains right now. On your approach up here, I literally just drove up this morning. It's something else, man. You guys will see it. You want to check it out, then check it out. If you haven't had a chance, this is kind of cool. We don't like to talk about sales a lot. Obviously, it's what keeps the lights on, but it's the focus for the team really is to just really get into this and watch and make it evolve into the dreams and aspirations that you hear our devs so passionately talking about. But there is a cool sale going on right now on Steam. It's kind of cool. it's I don't know what to say. Hold on, let me see. What did we end up with the name? Because there was a few names floating around. We did go with Valentine's Bundle, Lovers of the Wild. It's pretty cool, man. It really is. I recommend checking it out if you want to get into it. It kind of brings both of our games, both of our big titles together, and you guys can check that out. We'll talk a little more about that, but I want to get out to fishing. I look forward to these streams. I look forward to these opportunities for us to not fall in the water. There we go. We get a chance to hang out. Good morning, MD. How you doing? Welcome. Jen's One Play. How's it going? Good to see you here, Sleepy Burrito. Hello. Thank you for coming to hang out. Mr. Wilson, what's happening, man? Tyler Hux, what's going down? If there's a console release date, it would be a flashing banner at the top of the screen. Yeah, exactly. We really want to be able to communicate something soon. The only reason we have it is we don't want to make a broken promise. So we keep telling everybody it's in development. Now, I can tell you it is going good. I know I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but that's because we get asked a lot. We know you guys are passionate. We want to get it out as soon as we possibly can for you. So bear with us. We will have it hopefully sooner rather than later. We'll definitely have some messaging coming your way. This is, how deep is this? Now these guys, they like, let me take a look here. So one of the things I really like is your handbook. You can go and you can take a look at, where's the art? Wait, hold on. We're on, did I pass? There we are, right there. Jeez, I gotta get better. So, okay, they do like the deep ponds. I thought they were more into the shallow stuff. You can find them on the lakeshore. There's lots of locations, I'm told, for these guys. Now, some of this is in the works, and we're ever tweaking, we're ever changing. Little Birdie told me that the spoon and the spinner is probably your best bet, what you want to be using. Now, I brought the spinner with me. I've been having a lot of luck with it lately. Yeah, so I got a couple various sizes. We're going to try a few and see what we do with it, you know? We'll see how it goes. What's happening, Joe Bella? How you doing, man? One fish, two fish, yellow fish, blue fish. Man, you're writing rhymes over here. Trailer Park Live. What's going on, man? What's happening? Oh, Dr. Disrespect. This guy's a riot, dude. Absolutely. Hello to Franceline. How are you? Yes, we hope to be bringing it to Xbox Series soon. Very soon, my friend. Oh, you bought Bassmaster last night. Cool. Nice. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. But I had fun with it. I was so hyped for this game. Hopefully we'll go to console. I have Call to play while I wait. It will be Spidey Dude. Thank you guys, for your patience. We want everybody, God, to get into this. Oh, I was in the screen too long. It's getting dark. Okay, so the nice thing is the devs heard the community when the game released. The nighttime used to be a whole lot longer. And I don't know what we're going to get as far as success. Oh, hold on. I gotta up my DPI here. I don't know what we'll get as far as success at the evening hours, but we're certainly going to try. Let me dial my speed down. We'll go nice and slow. We'll keep our line light for now. See what happens. But dog, hello, and welcome. Thanks for coming out. Six Savage, good to see you. CJ, oh, my man. How's it going? It's been a minute since we chatted, bud. I hope you're doing well. I didn't get a very good cast on there. Get out there, baby. Let's go. Oh, I should show you what I'm using. Well, let me pull this one through, see what happens. No idea as of yet, Evan. Safe to say. Oh, God, can I even say it? See, we have to be careful because there's so many passionate folks that want to get into this on console. We haven't given any specifics because we don't want to break any promises. It's honestly, you guys, if you're involved right now in the community, even if you don't have the game, if you're in the Discord and you're hanging out and getting to know folks, you see how active our devs are in there and the feedback that they're taking. In fact, kind of a different approach, what we're doing with this game than a lot of other games have done, with the player council coming in. We'll talk about that, with the feedback, the source of feedback on the Discord and how that all comes about. So, these are all things to consider, when you're wanting to get into something, and what sort of support does the game have? Is it just something that's going to get pushed out and left and forgotten about? We've watched it evolve. So passionate devs, very passionate about getting out there. And one of the biggest focuses is to get it to console. Kind of a long-winded way of me saying, I got nothing to share yet. I'm sorry, I really want to be able to say, yes, this date, this time. But, pretty safe to say, we're looking at this year. Did I just get in trouble? I'm waiting to hear the EW voice come over the. We don't have any details that we can put out there as of yet. Okay, let's let that line soak for a second. We're gonna go ahead and take a look. I'll show you what I'm using and why I'm using. I got everything else off here. I didn't want to be cluttered. I've got the Gilgamesh. I love this rod. And the Lurcher. It's just so bloody fancy. It's maybe a little overkill for what I'm doing, but I'm not all about the score. I'm not even about the medals today. I'm more about the location and having a little bit of fun with it. I do have an 8-kilogram monofilament with me right now. I'm told I can go lighter than this. This might be overkill, so I do have some options we can swap out if we want to try. And I'm rocking a hook size 2 right now. I'll probably bounce between this and maybe the 4, and we'll see how we do. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I got a line in the water. We got to get some action going. Right on. Hey, Bulima, thank you. And great to see you. Welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out. Cryptic, hello. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? Oh, I knew you guys were going to spill over into here today. I may have put too much of a hint out yesterday on an update coming to our Hunter game. So I have nothing to share today. But I greatly appreciate you being here, coming to hang out and to chat with the community. Thank you. Thank you. I seriously, I appreciate that. Oh, man. Hey, right on. Yeah, NEM is awesome over there. Have I got a favorite location in the Anger? So, Evan, I do on Golden Ridge Reserve. I'm here right now on Norway. And I don't know this map that well. Now, I can tell you a little birdie told me, you're going to find these Arctic Char, if you're looking to get onto the King of the Catch leaderboards, into the Hall of Fame even, that, you can hit around the edges of the lakes and everything. But a lot of and these are monstrous lakes. But these little lakes, these little guffs all the way up and all along here, I would assume that we could maybe even up top here. I didn't explore that, but looking around what's happening in the community, talking to some of our folks in Discord and a couple on Steam actually who reached out to me about this week's stream, and then maybe picking the brains of our devs because they kind of know. I was recommended to focus around this area here, so I want to see what you guys can do. We showed the Discord, we showed the King of the Catch what's happening this week. It's been heating up. I really want to see it and get them in there. Guys, there was only a few were doing it. They were holding off to the last minute. That's no fun. Don't post your entry at the last minute. Put it out there when you get it. It will drive others to push further to reach that higher peak. Okay, I'm getting too deep, but yeah, share it. Let's get the hype, man. I love watching it. I'm in there all the time. Hello, you beautiful creature. I'm not going to be able to entice you, am I? Let's just get this. Come on, we're just going to stop and go. Let's stop and go. I was doing constant. I don't know if I need to jig on these guys. What do you think, chat? What do you think, chat? We've got 2 Diamond Arctic Char already, Monster Cats. Okay. Okay, so this is my first time on the Arctic Char. I did some research. I have means at my disposal, but I haven't done it yet. And honestly, so should I be jigging? Should I be twitching? Consistent? Stop and go? What do you think? Let's put it out there. Help the folks. Go to Lake Australia for the Char. Forcible. Man. Is there a Gilganite fishing added? I can play this, but I really can't fish game or real life. What are you saying, buddy? Is there you've lost me. I'm sorry. You've lost me. Size 5 spoon for the Char. I've heard a few things on that. I've heard a few things. Yes, 5 will definitely get her done. I got a 2 on right now, and I might move up. I might move to a 4. At explosive fishing. Die. Yeah, we'll just we'll have tannerite floats, and your buddy can sit there and snipe it out with the 22. We'll see. 1 speed consistent, about 3 meters deep. Okay, yeah, I'm not deep at all. I'm rising up. Hard to I can't really I can't keep it deep. Look at this guy. He's just teasing me. Man. We are also, it is at night, so we'll see how it goes. They need to add fish radar. So there is actually, you know what? You're not wrong. That would be great. I would love that option. I was flying out here, coming across the big massive lake, right, from the main fishing lodge, and I kept hitting the look back button. I'm like, this is incredible. What can make this better? And I thought, I'm in a bass boat. Okay. I watch all the fishing shows, right? And let's face it, they race from location to location. Oh yeah, hit it quickly. Yes, sir. Come on now. Nice and close. That almost felt like unfair. It was only a brown trout, but it's the first one in the boat today. I'll take it. We're getting a little bit of mastery on our stuff. Not bad. Not bad. Not great. It's my new best rank because I haven't done. Okay, so the fishing we did do here on Norway was on my work account. So I had to rediscover everything, and I completely forgot. So like I got on this morning and I'm like, oh, I can't fast travel. Oh, I can't. So I had to run the boat, which I was actually grateful for, because by the time I got to here, the sun was just starting to crest and and it's gorgeous. I think a lot of you I've seen a lot of pictures posted with it, and it's pretty damn cool. And you'd have to buy it as an accessory for boats. That would be pretty cool. That would be cool. Now, there is a spot in the Discord where you can add your feedback, suggestions like that, so they don't get lost. But that is one I'll tell you is a popular one. So go and check it out. Find it, because it's in there. Rather than just going and making the post. Go and find it. Let's get this depth down just a little. For me to keep it down to the 3 meter, I would have to stop and go. We'll keep it moving. I can see guys moving around out there. Holy. I can't wait to see new legendaries that come to Norway. It's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be pretty cool. Now, that's not in this next update. This next update is absolutely loaded, though. It was a big one. It took us, oh my goodness, for those of you that were here last week, how long did it take us to get through the patch notes? And, all the while, I just, like, Russia, you guys they're pretty cool guys. So, like, I just wanted to have some banter, But, I mean, hey, we had banter because of all the stuff, and you could see how excited they were with it. I think some of it's got me interested. Like, I can't wait to see what the fishing camera looks like and how that's going to play out. It's just giving us more option, like right now when we're looking around. So if I was on a float, I could zoom in and I could watch my float, so I could see it bob when it gets a bite, when I had, when you're catching those nibbles and such. Would be pretty cool. Oh, I'm just like, yeah, let's get real. So I'm excited to see what that looks like. I think that it's just going to add more. It's a precursor leading to things like perhaps we're going to see movement while we're on the rods, right? Because I see a lot of folks, they talk about the rod holders, and it'd be nice to be able to set your rod down, move over, and grab another rod. And rightly so, and I know the team has heard that. There's been lots of discussion on it. So I think adding more options like the camera, this is the right direction. This is the sort of things that the players have said they wanted, and they're getting right into it, I know I kind of gush about this, but it's a pleasure working with this team, man. So I think that'll be great. I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm just really curious on what it's going to end up looking like, I liked a lot of the changes that came out. Like, the strike never bothered me, as you can see. I use it, but that's because I'm streaming. I'll admit, and when I was off sick, I was grinding away. I did. I wanted to get up. What are we at now here? Let me just get this bad boy time. I'm at level 38, so I literally went from level 4 to 38. And I wasn't grinding too hard, but I was having fun. It was a way to pass the time while you sat there hacking along. And it was, oh, are you looking enticed? Are you looking enticed? Come on, buddy. Come on. They're teasing me here. They're absolutely teasing me. It's killing me. But anyways, I tried playing around with what I preferred. And I do, for my own experience, prefer to have the strike option off. But I find it very handy, like when I'm sitting in a voice chat with my friends in the evening and we're chatting and we're just, kind of goofing around. Everyone's sort of playing their own thing. I've had the angler up a little bit, getting some levels, trying some new locations, different gear setups and everything. And I've had to have it on then because I just kept missing the bite because I was getting distracted. So I like this accessibility sort of approach that we're taking here. So keep it up, you guys, because I think you realize this comes from you, right? This comes from you. This is the reason this is happening. So keep it up, please. Scarecrow, he hit the 100K subs. Right on. Round of applause for Mr. Crow. He's a good dude, man. I've come to call him friend. Gotten to know him pretty well since he started. I remember when he first started. If you don't know who Scarecrow is, definitely go and check him out. He is one of our partnered creators here in the Call of the Wild creator program. Yeah, it was quite the big mogul to hit. 100K, man. 100K. You know, don't you get a button for that? You get a button on YouTube for that. It's pretty cool. We actually have other creators right now that would love your support. On Twitch, the big thing is getting partner. And none other than Reb, if you know who Reb is. Reb is out there right now. He's pushing the buttons. He's doing work, man. And he deserves it. Reb's actually a really, really good guy. He's a genuine good person. So yeah, go and throw a little bit of support down. They're in both of our Discords. You can find them on the right-hand side if you scroll down. And you could probably convince some of them to go for a hunt or to go fishing with a little, without too much trouble. I'm just going to throw it out there. Dad, how's it going? Welcome. Ice fishing would be a great idea. And that's something we've talked about. We've talked about it. Same with ocean fishing. Yes. I feel like Norway is a precursor to that. Right? I do. I feel like Norway's a precursor to that. Because of the way it's set up, and you can't go out into the ocean yet, but you're out there by that cruise ship and it's just a straight up tease, right? I'm just saying, okay, I might change my spinner after this. We're not getting a lot of luck. Although, mind you, it is starting to brighten up. It is still a little dark out. Let's do that. Let's actually go and change this to a 4 and see how we do. Now, if you're just getting involved in the angler, you'll come to realize that your hook size is extremely important. Now, the team wants there to be a focus on, with the conditions and with the actual bait. And currently, some work with others. And you're going to, I didn't turn my speed down. I didn't give them much of a chance there, did I? You're going to see some tweaks to that over the next little while. It's going to be interesting how it comes out. But you really, really do want to play around with some of your hook sizes and see what you can make do with it, right? You're level 209, Monster Cats. Yeah, you're crushing it, brother. You're absolutely crushing it. You're one of the higher percentile. I love that. I forget what our max was. I think we were going to look at it, right? Rocket launchers and call the one. Chase. Grenade fishing update. Hey, that would be a lot of fun. For like April Fools or something, but we'd all have to have a Crocodile Dundee hat. We'd have to be on the Hudson. Like, if you know, you know. Oh man, what do you do? What do you do, man? I'm on the fishing server in this game. You're on my Monster Cats. Are you here? Come on and join me, guys. If you ever find me in the game, I'm a social dude, man. Come on and jump in. Get right in my face. Well, I mean, let me see the screen, but come join me. Absolutely, come and join me. If I know ahead of time, or if I see you, I'll even grab you and pull you onto the boat, and we'll get you out here with us. We're you'll see me. I stand out like a sore thumb. You know, I'm the bearded guy without a beard in game. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Yeah. Oh, am I actually gonna get lucky here right before we go? Oh, he wants it. No, I ran out of line. There, this guy, he looked eager. Let's see if we can re-entice here. See what we can do. You know where that about for angler already? Yes, Craig Mander. It was this was started right at release of the game, right? The team was they saw the focus. They wanted to, much like with the Hunter, they want to keep the content moving. They want to get it to a point that there's just lots to do. And so they were already in development on this. It got pushed back a little bit because there were so many new additions and changes that happened. And actually, they even had it on promo for a while when it first came out. If you already owned the Angler, it was free. It was pretty cool. It happened. It went through the month of December right through to January. So, and then they've done it again. They've gone out and given us yet another reason to make it happen. There's a bundle right now that puts both of our games together. Now, if you own some, it discounts it, so maybe check that out. If you haven't got this yet, it kind of it's really cheap to begin with. They want it to be accessible. They just want people out fishing, you know. Will this game come out for console? Yes, it will. Sway, what's going down, brother? Sway, one night we need to head out and go for a little fish, dude. Like, it's just so much fun having a buddy out here. What's going down, my man? Good to see you. When is this update coming? So the next big update it's actually pretty soon. There he is, Monster Cat. What's up, brother? Good to see you, my man. Big in the community here. Right on. We get to watch it. Let's see. What have you got the warden outfit on? Is that what you're rocking? It's hard to see from here. Cast to me, my man. I couldn't hit him. He's too far. Oh yeah, both the virtual and actual sodas. Yeah, you know me. I'm down with that. Absolutely, brother. But yeah, so it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. You know, come on out into the angler and maybe you'll find your soul mate. Yeah, I hooked you guys with that one. I know. We can make them cheesier. We could. Yeah, we could. Yeah, we could even burst into song, but we're not going to do that. I don't want to scare everybody away. Yeah. Oh, you're the assistant ranger. Yeah, I thought so. I'm looking at him going, yeah, man, I haven't got that yet. I'm aspiring for it. I keep spending all my money. I keep buying everything and multiples of everything. Kind of want to get it into that little bed over there. Look at him jumping and teasing me. We'll have a little more luck probably once it gets a little brighter. That's fantastic. So how is Expansive Worlds and yourself related to the games? Expansive World is the developer. I'm the community manager. For both of our games, actually. It's a pleasure to be a part of our existing and our new community, which, I mean, technically is existing now. We have a very passionate community here around the angler. It's a pleasure hanging out with these folks in the Discord. In fact, our devs even fell into the trap of hanging out with the folks in Discord. You'll find them in there quite a bit. They're always reading Discord. They've, we've got the feedback and suggestions. We've got, if you have any issues, that's a good place to go, of course. But you'll find Gaz in there all the time giving updates. It's Friday updates. Oh, man. Wedge posted something last week. It made me howl. Like, I'm telling you, I lost my mind. Hey, it's just showing, waiting for the Gaz update. It's this phone that's like 3 feet long on the screen. If you know, you know. Oh, man. Give us a 60 FPS for Xbox S. Oh, on the Hunter. Okay. Well, that's very demanding of you, sir. Yeah, it is. I mean, as you saw, we tried and things hit the live and didn't go as intended. So that's something the team's looking into. Absolutely. What up, Mr. Nobody? How you doing, my man? I'm doing great, brother. Thank you for coming to hang out. I'm out here fishing, not having a ton of luck. Not having a ton of luck right now. I could have went with the float too. Is always a nice option. I kind of want to get towards that. The those lily pads out there. I always feel like the vegetation, man. I always feel like it. Oh, right on, nice. Yes. Oh, I hear you, Craig Mander, man. I hear you. I think, yeah, the old brownie elk. I can't help it. I'm a huge hunter. And quite the avid fisherman too, although I haven't been out fishing this year at all, and last year because I hurt my back, so my outdoor activities had been a little bit stunted as of late. Let's keep him in the frame, see how he does. Come on, Monster Cat, let's get something in here, buddy. Yeah, but it's great to have you with us, dude. Welcome, man. We have a big focus here with Expansive Worlds on the outdoor adventure. You know, being a hunter, being a fisher, it's a dream working with this crew. It really is. You know, it tides me over until I actually get out, right? And of course, my phone. Apologies, I did not put it on silent. What do? Cat Wubbus is 50K in coins. The cards. Oh, there you go. Yeah, how to get these? Yeah. So those were added to the game. It was something that I'm kind of just. Something for our folks that were getting through all the content and had a ton of money that wanted to be able to spend it on something unique. The team heard it and went to work. And yeah, it's specific to the reserves. Check it out. It's definitely not something you're going to get into right away, but it's something to strive for. And let's face it, if you want to get into some of this real fancy gear, you gotta get through all of your actual tackle first. You know, you got to get your various rods and reels. There was the free DLC that came out, the addition of the rods. You can like, that's what I'm using right now, the Gilgamesh. These are all just, nice ways to get into more gear. But you got to get through all that before you can get into what Monster Cat is wearing over there. It's wild. But it's just a nice addition to the game. You'll find it in the store. If you go to the store and go to the souvenirs tab, you'll see it all right there. There's some cool stuff, man. You can run around looking like a freaking Yeti. Oh, he got one. I'm gonna move out just a little. I'm not if I'm not getting anything in one spot for too long. Here, let's return to our seat. And I like to move around a little. I'm not going too far, but let's just move over her. I'll keep him in view. Let her calm down. I love driving the boats in this game. I really do. Yeah, I'm trying to... All right. All right. I do think I'm going to change positions. Stand off the... No, we don't want on the bow this time. And one more spot. There we go. Well, I might be able to hit him now. Let's try it. Yeah. Nope. Madera, thank you. Welcome. Thank you for coming to say hello. Greatly appreciate you. You trying to line up so I can get a good shot at you. Great to have you here. Thank you for coming out. Can you explain some of the things in this upcoming update? Sorry, I wasn't here for the last stream. Yes, Stanley, you know what? I keep meaning to. I'm getting distracted by the community. I really am. Hold on. I had that on way too fast of a speed. So first off, we'll touch base on, I'll read through a list I have on some of the things that are happening with this next update. And we can go back and we can talk about them. Please, by all means, ask away if you have any questions. I didn't mean to hit my button just yet. I wanted to keep him in frame. It's the multiplayer that I kind of dig with this game too. First off, there's a fishing camera coming to the game. I actually haven't seen the fishing camera yet. To my understanding, it's just more ways to focus off of the end of sorry, let me rephrase that. You're not focused on the end of your rod with all of your movements as it is right now. So more fishing cameras, more immersive experience. There's some line improvements we talked about. And in fact, actually, Rushy gave a pretty good explanation of that one last stream. Here we go, baby. Let's go. Oh, you're coming in pretty quick. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. And it is another brown trout. I mean, I'll take it. You're still going to end up in my pad, buddy. That's pretty, though. Isn't that pretty? The modeling, our artists absolutely nail this. That's okay. We'll take the brown trout. I'm not getting on the King of the Catch leaderboard. I'll tell you that much. Not like this. Miss you too, my dear. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Seriously, I appreciate it. Okay, so line improvements. Reeling toggle, as simple as that sounds, there's going to be more options on how you reel. It's just more accessibility options, right? The team saw that with changes with the simplified cast and such, how popular that was, and with the requests from the community, they're adding reeling toggles. Jigging and twitching controls are going to be added in. That's just going to be push of a button. Instead of having to do it, you'll still have the option. Okay, they're not taking anything away. They're just adding more ways to do it. More customization. Let's go. Yeah, baby. Oh, he's put in a pretty decent fight. Get in, Mop. Get him up, LA. There it is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Our first one. We got a silver. We're on the board. Put me in, coach. I'm ready. Not bad. We'll take it. Now, that was with the size 4 spinner. Let's go for one more. Then we're gonna move our spinner around a little bit. Okay. Oh man, I see so many questions coming. Hold on, let me get through this. I do want to get through this. It's a valid question, and I want to be able to just touch base on things after we talked about it. Vehicle cameras. Yes, my friends. The community spoke. The team heard. The vehicle cameras is a big one. Now, I can tell you right off the bat, this is the beginning of it and not the end. What they did was they found that they were able to get some of these options out pretty quick to help the community. Some of the different views. I'd like to be able to maybe we can get into a dev build here before it comes out. I can't promise that. But maybe on one of these upcoming streams, we can show you some of the different views. They're working on additional in-car, in-Jeep cams as well. So we'll get a little more about that as it happens. But that's a big one. That was a big request from the community, because they made an adjustment a little while back to help with the motion sickness. Now this is definitely going to help with that, having different views, but it's more a quality of life thing. Okay, now the bait and lure compact refresh. Wait, the bait and lure compact refresh. I'm not entirely sure. The quick wheel. The quick wheel's cool. You guys have seen it in the Hunter. Many other games make use of it. It's a nice accessibility option. It's just like a wheel that will come up where you can make quick selections. Quality of life. Activity feed updates, a little more in depth. That's going to be cool because I actually like seeing what's happening. But Gaz talked a little bit about that. Some of this, I just want to touch base. You guys can go back to last stream if you want a really in-depth talk about it. Hide the UI, pretty self-explanatory, pretty big when you've got the scenery as we do here. If you're, like taking screenshots and maybe you're a creator and you wanted to make your own thumbnails and such, just kind of a neat way to be able to do so. Car and Jeep, yeah, Kridmar, these things happen when you're live. Pete, some guy, we're up here right now. You want to come and join us? Is that you? No, that's Tony. That's Tony. We're right here at this big lake. All of these are pretty good for Arctic char, I'm told. I hear you jumping over here. How you doing over there, monster? You catching, brother? Okay, carrying on. Map filters. Map filters is a nice feature, and it's definitely a step in the right direction. It can get confusing. So you're going to be able to cycle through. Did you see that? That was a trout, right? Because if that wasn't a trout, that was a monster char. I'm getting distracted. So, as simple as it sounds, map filters, really nice addition to be able to have. The last spawned vehicle, so vehicle spawner, last used. That'll be nice. So it'll just be top of your list. Here we go. Get after it. Yes, sir. Oh, come on. It's my favorite part is the fight. You want a real challenge? Use that. Really, it's like paid actor right there. It's nice. I'm not gonna complain, man. That's a big boy right there. I will take that. Can we change the king of the catch to brown trout for this week? Because I'm doing pretty good over here. Yeah. Just saying. You monster cats in the shot? Absolutely, man. Hey, come and join me, you guys. When we're live, you guys are more than welcome to come and join. Get your boat, get out here. Let's just load it up. I love it. I love the multiplayer aspect. I think it's fantastic. And I will never have an issue with you guys coming and hanging out, man. Culture release date. We don't have anything yet. Typical killing. We as soon as we do, we will share. But the development is coming along nicely. We just don't want to make any broken promises. Not to sound like a broken record, but one record answers the other. But we know it's wanted on console, and we want it on console. We're doing our best, my friend. We are. There's some game optimizations. I don't have a list of them all, but it's a big focus that as the game progresses and the life of it, that they find ways to just to make it run smoother. Optimization's a big thing, especially for it. Oh, we got something moving over there. Especially for it coming to console. It's a little bit more over the board with PC. You can have like a real high-end rig or a low-end rig. And so the optimizations to help with those low-end rigs, but also to help when it comes for console. There we go, another brown trout. So that's a big one. That's a big one and always appreciated. There's going to be new emotes. Hey. Yes, sir. Sorry. Feels good, man. Give me all that hype. But there's going to be new emotes. There's going to be new emotes right now. We've got lots of little ways to be able to say hi in here. Hey, I still hear that as a flinter. Hey, if you know, you know. But it's nice. It's nice. And there's going to be a little more of chat options, and we'll see how this unfolds. The final goal is to have an in-game chat. It's just not as easy as you would think, and it's more involved. So the team has to be able to prioritize, on what they're doing. And a lot of that comes from you guys. Again, community driven, right? Community fed. Okay, I'm almost through it. I know it's a lot. Diamond tweaks. That's right. It is an ever moving fight. It is a challenge for balance. In in both our games at which rate your trophies are going to spawn. If they're spawning too much, too little, we've had it where, oh man, we've had it where some have spawned very few, but they were spawning. We don't want that. We don't want it to be easy. We don't want you going out and diamond. We saw that when the game first released. And so there is a balance there. So when I say diamond tweaks moving forward, you'll know what I'm talking about. That's what they're doing. Because there's some are harder, some are easier, and they want it to be more, right across the board. Same deal. Lots of bug tweaks, really? Bug fixes and tweaks. I don't have the list on that. I've seen some of it. And most of those are derived from the issues you've seen that have been reported within Discord. So very good chance if you put something in there that it's made it in this update. This is a big one. This is the one we've been waiting on. We had a couple. We had one, right? Since the Christmas break, which was stuff that just needed to be done since the Norway release. And this was the big work towards this. And then there's more water improvements. I missed so much chat. I'm so sorry. I'm almost through this. There's more water improvements. We know when the game first came out, some players were not happy with the look of the water. It's oily. It looks spongy. It looks, we heard and saw a lot of it. So being a fishing game, big focus on it. Team wanted it to improve that, and they have done. I mean, you look at it, it looks pretty damn good right now, but it's going to get a whole lot better. And it's going to continue to get better, much as the game itself. So yeah, there we go. I think, wow, thanks. I just hit escape from now on. Don't worry, there's no spoilers in that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's it. That's all we got. That's all we got. How long did that take me just to read the cliff notes? And more importantly, the one that's really got me excited, what we talked about last stream, there are more legendary fish coming. In fact, these are coming to Norway. We had the names. I don't think I have the names, do I? I could probably go down here. I do. Let me touch base on this one. This was really cool. Okay, so I'm going to say it wrong. Is it Kale Paul? Kale Paul the Dominator. Right? Yeah, it's pretty cool. That one's pretty good. Spielfien? Is it Spielfien? I don't know if I'm saying that right. And Store Henrik. Pretty cool. I think that the legendary fish were a really nice ad. I loved what it's unfolded for the community. It's been pretty damn cool, man. Like, it really has been cool to watch. When a new one becomes active, the community comes together. And, like, we're talking a lot of people in Discord all working together. There's people start putting together spreadsheets to try and track locations that they've checked. And they've gone out. And the problem is you don't know which one it is. Right now we have 3. So you don't know which legendary is active. It only tells you that there's a legendary up. So you don't know what setup you need to take with you. Right? Are you looking for Goldstein? Are you looking for Sidewinder? Are you after Larry? What are you doing? Because each one is different and they're in different locations every week. And we don't even know which one is up because there hasn't really been the order per se. So yeah, I'm excited when this happens in Norway. What's going to happen? I did ask the question last week because some of you were asking me this in the Discord. Actually, just the other day I had a message, and that was, will there be more than one legendary fish active at any given time? Now, I asked this last week. Actually, guys, I love having them out because, like, I think they inadvertently give us too much info. If you're watching, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I absolutely love it because they're passionate. You get them talking about it. They show up with, like, when Norway was coming out, it took people a while to realize they were showing it on their screen behind them, on their green screen. Stuff like that. I freaking love it. So I asked them last week and I said, hey, will we get more legendary fish out here? More than one at a time? And he kind of alluded that is a very good possibility. So I can't say with a certainty. I can't remember if he said with a certainty. I think he alluded to it. I would imagine that we would see one on Norway and one on Golden Ridge at the same time. For now, because there's going to be the 3 and 3. I would safe to say we probably won't see 2 on the same reserve at the one. That's the way it is now. That may change. We'll see. Look, they like to keep you on your toes. So again, you really need the help of that community. Nice, the water improvements, Craig Mander. I mean, look at it now, right? What a difference. What an absolute difference. And different time of day. You know, how you doing over there, Monster Cat? Man, I had to actually, hold on. Yeah, you know what? Let's one more, then I'm gonna change my spinner again. Cool if they add pontoons, that would be very cool. Yeah, right? I'd love belly boats. I think belly boats would be a lot of fun. Like, just like a little pontoon boat. I've only been in the belly boats once at a little lake, a little tiny lake out my way, and it was magical. It was magical. You know, we slayed too. It was so much fun. Gotta hop off. All right, Six Savage, thank you for coming to hang out. I greatly appreciate that. Day to night switch. Zahe, so what were you asking, my friend? Like, is there a change to that, or is I need to keep reeling? I wasn't paying attention there. Sorry. Currently, so when the game came out, it was much longer, and there was a lot of complaints from folks, so they adjusted that. There could be adjustments again, but right now it's significantly shorter. It's enough that you can get out to get the nighttime. I don't want to say nighttime only, because it seems you can get them a little touch before and a little touch after. Sometimes you will catch some during the day for those certain species. You need a ride? Where are you, Steady? Are you on shore? Oh, I thought you were asking for a pickup. Transferring boats and also giving driver permissions to your friends. Chris Lang, that's a great idea, actually. Please put that in the forums, in the suggestion forums in Discord. That is it caught me off guard. That is a great idea. Because I'll be honest, out with the devs, that's been a bit of a pain for me. I've wanted to jump into the driver's seat and vice versa. What a great idea. Another brown trout. All right, so let's grab this bad boy. Not bad. We're getting mastery, so it's, you know, it's all for the betterment of my cause. Let's go ahead and bounce this back. Oi. To 2. Let's go to a 2. Right into the middle here. Let's see how we do. Will we get an aquarium? Oh, an aquarium tank to place our trophies. Atira, I would say there is a very good chance. I just can't say with a certainty because I'm not the one that makes those decisions. But that has been one of the most requested since launch. And seeing how the devs have taken all of the big requested stuff that's already making it into the game, that's in development perhaps, that's something that I would say that I didn't slow my speed down. That safe to say at some point there will probably be something along those lines. What it will be, I honestly do not know. If and when that were to happen, we're just gonna lose our minds, right? We are. Right now, you take your screenshots. Your trophy lodge of sorts is Steam at the moment, right? Take your screenshots in game; it'll come up, populate on there, and we have a trophy. We have a place for your trophies to go in the Discord as well, just so it doesn't get lost. But yeah, I hear you. It would be nice. It would be nice because we are after those trophies. I think they need to figure out how they want to do it, right? Like there was talk of doing it just like with the, you know, like it's been 3D printed, like it's been, taking some of the real life practices, or do we just put them in an aquarium? So those are decisions that the designers would need to make if they were to go that route. Keep requesting it, please. Boat pickup. You want a boat pickup? I'm coming in, brother. All right, hold on. Oh, I don't have a ton of time. We can do this real quick. Hold on, my man. Hit my buttons. We're coming in. Hold on, Monster Cat. Don't go anywhere, brother. I'm doing a drive-by. Meow. Here we go. Attaboy, Fusion. You gonna do the old run and jump? Don't fall in, man. Oh, didn't quite happen. All right. Oh, 'tis but a scratch. Yes, sir. That's my favorite view in this whole game. Make sure I'm not gonna crash. Where's Monster? Let's head back over to this dude here. I love this view. Looking back over the motor like that. We had a cottage my wife grew up at. Unfortunately, I had to sell it up on the Sunshine Coast. And when I first started going up there, I was quite young. I was 18, I guess. And the wife's father, my father-in-law, you know, he would always drive, so I'd always be stuck sitting on the back of the boat. Always. So that view became my bliss every time we went up to good old Saginaw Lake. Is that you looking back? Bolts fan. Middle mouse button, buddy. Disneyland, same server. Yeah, come and join us. Absolutely, come and join us. If you get on the server, we don't have a ton of time left. You may just want to rent a boat and come out. But like, guys, any week that I am out here with, oh, I did it again. Didn't lower my speed. That I'm out here without the devs. It's all about community. It's all about going out and having some fun. I'd love it if we could get everybody all on the same server and just go out and have some fun. Just a big flotilla. Emptying lakes, baby. Emptying lakes. Will changing time of day future be added? That's what you were asking. Got you. So I know a lot of our folks that come from the Hunter had some expectations towards that. The biggest difference is that this game is a live service. So you are actually on servers right now. Yes, sir. Dang, what? Got a salmon up here? An Atlantic salmon, the boot. That's... Yeah, so it's on live servers. So the difference being is that, you know, in the Hunter, it's peer-to-peer. You can toggle time. We obviously can't have 12 people on the server all with the ability to toggle time, right? They are looking at ways that they could do something to that extent, because people would like it. They would like the option. If you want to go and fish only at night, you want that option. So we get that. So they are looking at different options, different ways to make it happen. We'll have to see how it unfolds and see, you know, what they're able to do. Valid question, my friend. Valid. Posted boat driver switch suggestion Discord. Chris, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. That is awesome. I don't want that one to get lost. I think that's a great idea. I can never see side to side. Weird. I'll check it out later. Okay. Yeah, you can move your head side to side, right? But the looking back, I'm going to be honest. I only just discovered that myself. You know, like it blew my mind. I was just absolutely in heaven. I'm going to crash into things. What up, Chief? Welcome, man. Welcome. Did you have a bourbon there? No way, Monster Cat. Really? Good to know. Good to know. There aren't any fish finders currently, Furious. No. Can you troll lures? So you can actually. There's yeah, we won't talk about it. It's not meant to be the way it is. It's not meant to be. So, but yeah, I've heard reports of stuffs and things. New to the channel, welcome. We have a lot of fun here. We're everything outdoorsy. We spend Tuesdays hunting. We spend Wednesdays fishing. So welcome, my friend. Welcome. You come join us. If you ever come and jump in and find us, you just have to bounce around the servers until you locate us. And then I always like to show on stream where we are currently right now. We are here on Norway, and we are up at this bad boy right here. It's a popular spot. It is. What is a pontoon for those that don't fish in real life? So do you know what a belly boat is? So there's little pontoon boats. It's a little one-man boat. The pontoon holds a little more. You sit up and elevated out of the water, but and a lot of them have oars. Some of them, your feet still dangle and you have flippers on. Like a belly boat is similar, but the belly boat, your waist down is fully in the water, and you have flippers on, and that's how you move around. So you just sit there casting. You got your cooler beside you with soda, pop in it, milk. Perhaps, that's all. And you get to sort of move around. So pontoons is the same sort of idea. It's a way to get out into some of the small lakes where, you know, even lakes where you can take a boat, a bass boat, a car topper into. It's just another option. So much fun, so immersive. I would love something like that in this game, right? I know. You know what, Sway? I don't say soda in my world. I say pop. But I had this big conversation out of one of my streams this one day. And I was like, man, you know, you're right. You could almost tell where people are, at least around North America, if they say pop or soda, right? So I like to throw people for a loop and say soda now. I do. When will the game be available on PS4? I don't have a date, unfortunately. It is well in the way of development. And like when I say well, like Rushy's talked a little bit about it on some of our streams. He's been playing it, testing it. So if they're testing, they're getting there. It's just there's been a lot of changes. There was a lot of changes, and since we use the same client, because it's going to be crossplay, right? It'll be awesome. I can have my buddies on Xbox to the left of me, PS4 to the right, and I'll be stuck in the middle with you, catching fishies, baby. You know, it'll be awesome. I can't wait, man. It's one of the things I'm most excited for. It's something I wanted in the Hunter, right? But with the age of the engine we use over there, so new engine here. New version of the Apex engine makes it all possible. I am not having any luck on this 4, so let's go ahead because we don't have a lot of time left. Or on this 2, I mean to say. We'll go back to our 4. I do have an 8 with me, but I think it's a little big for these guffs. There is a sale going on right now, Monster Cats. If you guys haven't checked it out, if you wanted to come and see, for instance, if you already play the Angler and you want to check out the Hunter. Or if you play the Hunter and you've been thinking about picking up the Angler, now is a great time. It's the Lovers of the Wild. It's our Valentine's Day special. It's pretty cool. And if you already own some of the stuff in there, it just discounts it further. Check it out. It's a great way to get involved, and it makes it pretty damn cheap and accessible. Right now on Steam, it's live. Check it out. Gotta give me a fishing hat. So Danger, I have a fishing hat, and it has the hooks along the side. And I put it on, and I can't wear it. I can't wear it with my headset. Yeah. What just happened? Fusion, that was awesome. Oh, I had a graphical. I had a graphical glitch with your fish. That's beautiful, brother. That's beautiful. Look at the size. Looks good, man. Looks good. Can we get a frying pan DLC now, please? Thanks for answering questions. Is there weather, wind? Can you drift, fish? Are there plans to have fish finders or trolling motors in the games? Yes, Furious, there is lots of plans coming up. I'm not able to say what the team is working on other than what's about to come out. And of course, the little teaser that the new legendary fish are coming. There's been a lot of talk about stuff like the weather. It's a big system. But they very much want to have, like, for instance, we're in Norway. I didn't change my speed. They want to be able to capture the feel of Norway, and with that comes the weather. So these are things that they are looking into. Fish finders, trolling motors, stuff like that. It's synonymous. It's synonymous with fishing. So very good chance that this is the sort of thing they're going to want to add in the future. But it's, how they move upstream, right? It's how they wiggle their worm and what they're going to focus on next. We're not a huge team, but they're just crazy passionate. No news on the console version yet, Stammy. We hope to have some solid messaging soon. But again, without knowing the dates, we don't want to make a broken promise. What I can tell you is what I see and what I hear. They are testing it. It is in testing stages. Well, mind you, testing lasts for a bit. That's not really telling you much. In some cases, testing can last half a year or more, right? But they have been actually Rushy's been talking about this. I think it was the end of last year when he mentioned about actually testing it. So very hopeful. See if we can have some solid messaging for you guys on this soon. I can tell you the direction, the hopes, the wants, the desire is to get it out as soon as we can. So, I can't confirm 2023, but I would say very good chance 2023 sooner rather than later is what they're pushing for. I have to be so careful because, like, I don't have a date. I don't actually know. It's just from what I'm seeing on the development, right? When I see them talking about and they're testing and they're they do this crazy play tests. We're Avalanche Studios group. We're 500 odd folks, I think it is. Maybe I'm way off. And they do these big play tests and then of course the testing goes out to these external beta testers, our own beta testers, which leads me to the player council. Guys, if you want to really get involved, I think that this player council is that just totally glitched on me there, is such a great addition. Now, we previously had the Carp Council. You may have heard us talk about the Carp Council. The Carp Council was worth its weight in gold in development. You know, we have fishermen on the team, and we have the experts in the field that are like paid consultants. This is what video game companies do when they go and they make any game. Doesn't matter. It's like people that make Need for Speed. You know, they'll have people that drive, you know, but they need someone who is focused, who has, you know, who is an expert. And that's what, 10,000 hours and something to make you an expert. So they had quite a bit. But the Carp Council was very unique in that we had members that are actually in our community and that are, you know, various gamers and such, and that have played various games that really helped feed with some information. The Player Council is going to be something similar to that. You will be on an NDA. You will, which means you can't talk about it. That's the hard part. Trust me, that is the hard part. It really is. But you know, Player Council, it's something that you can get involved with. You'll be trying out the content early. You'll have a say in the content. There are limited spots. There has been a absolute ton of, that was well timed, ton of people that have applied. So, you know, there's a process we have to go through. Thank you for another brown trout. There is a process. You know, we want to make sure that these folks are involved in our, you stand a better chance to get on if obviously you're playing the game, you're involved in our community on one of our platforms. You know, it's not just a eeny, meeny, miny, mo, right? They want to make sure that people are invested in the online fishing community and that people are interested. Not just someone coming from Apex Legends that's never touched a fishing rod and never will IRL or digitally. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be an elite group. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be right in the middle of it. I'm looking forward to it. Seeing it all come through, you guys. Seeing it all come through. If you want to get involved, there's a link in the Discord. If you haven't caught on by now, everything is through Discord. We have a lot of great information there. We have a lot of great folks. We've got a lot of great folks on Steam. We have a lot of great folks on Reddit. You'll find them on Facebook. But Discord is a place that allows us to really focus on what you're saying. With the forums, with the way we're able to gather the feedback through the use of various tools, it has definitely been a blessing for us. So if you haven't done so, make sure to come and join us there. If you are watching on Twitch right now, smash that follow button. Come and join us every Wednesday for more fishing content. We have our devs out. We had them out just last week. I think they may be coming out next week. If not, it'll be the week after. Pretty sure they're out next week. We have some big stuff happening, as we know, with this update. And then on Tuesdays, we go out for a hunt. And there's lots of stuff happening in both games right now. Hello? Do you hear that? Lots of things happening. So thank you very much for getting involved. You haven't got involved, now you know how. We'll see you guys very soon. Big shout out to our community members coming to join us here today. My man, Monster Cat, and Steady Fusion. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you, guys. We'll catch you all very soon. Danger, what's up, brother? Good to see you, my man. Kids, we'll talk about that. We'll talk. Before I go, we want everyone to apply for the testing and such. There are real big limitations with console. I don't even know that that we outsource a lot of our beta testing a lot because of those limitations. I've been asked this question. I've been asked it a lot, and I just wanted to touch base before we go. I'm trying to find out. I would think everyone is welcome in the Player Council, but I don't think you'll be able to join in the testing because you have to give so much lead time before you can release any content, whether it's beta or not for console, which I just don't think. I don't know this, but I'm just putting it out there. It might be a challenge. Let me find out about that. Reach out to me on Discord if you're interested. We'll figure that out. And of course, if you want to join the Player Council, go to the links in the Angler Discord. Thank you, my friends. I can't stop talking. I'm absolutely addicted to this community. And we'll catch you guys again very, very soon. Much love from your bearded brother. Peace.